you're an artist with a link in bio, a Shopify store, or an Etsy listing, and you're wondering why people click but don't buy, I need to explain something. The problem isn't your art and it isn't your prices. It's that nobody taught you the most fundamental concept in online businesses. And I'm going to break down exactly what it is and the 6 types of funnels that you should actually be using. If you don't know what a funnel is, feel free to check out my playlist on e-com terms for artists, and it should be the 2nd episode. When I first started selling art online, I thought the path was simple. Make art, post it, add a link in bio, and then just wait for sales. And I had no idea that there was actually an entire science to how to move someone from seeing your art to actually buying. And I spent months wondering why I was getting clicks but 0 conversions. And it turns out that there's actually a reason that successful companies spend millions of dollars figuring this out. And for artists, we're left in the dust and nobody tells us any of this. So there are 6 main funnel types that actually work for selling art. And I'm going to break down each one, tell you which products they work for, and give you examples. And by the end, you'll know exactly which one to use for prints, commissions, stickers, and even snail mail subscriptions. And there's one funnel type that converts 40% of visitors into leads, and most artists have never heard about it. So let me start with the biggest mistake first. Most artists, they just send traffic to one of 3 places. It's either the homepage, product page, or a link tree. But here's the problem. Data actually shows that visitors who land on a product page are 72% more likely to bounce. And the reason for that is because there's a mismatch between where they came from and what they're seeing. If someone sees your art on TikTok, they click through and they land on a generic product page with no context. They get confused and then they end up leaving. And a funnel actually solved this because it's a strategic path from I'm interested to I'm buying. And the funnel matches where they are mentally to what you show them. So let me break down the 6 types. And the first one is what most artists do. They send people straight to the product listing. And it works when people already know you, they trust you, and they're ready to buy. And this works when you're sending it out to your email list or your repeat buyers. But this usually fails to code traffic, which are first-time visitors or people who just discovered you. And the data shows that direct to product page converts probably around 1 to 2%. That means that if you send 100 people to your listing, then 98 people are going to leave. And what works best for direct to product page funnels are stickers, low ticket prints, impulse buys that are under $20, or if somebody already knows your work and just needs to complete the purchase. So now moving on to the 2nd type of funnel, which is a landing page. A landing page is a page with one goal and no distractions. So there's no navigation menu, there's no sidebar, and there's no like check out my other products. It's just going to be your headline, your offer, proof, and then the one button for them to buy something. And the key difference is that it matches the messaging of wherever they came from. So if your video is talking about pet portraits, or you have a video about your commissions, then your landing page is going to say the exact same thing. And the reason you want to make a landing page is because it creates continuity from your video that they clicked on. It builds trust and it reduces confusion. And the average landing page actually converts at a much higher percentage. I think probably around 3 to 5%. And a landing page is good for products like prints at mid price points or limited editions or bundles. And the structure of the page is basically a headline that matches the content of your video, a hero image, and then 3 to 5 benefits, and then testimonials, and a single call to action, which is usually just to buy your product. And a lot of artists mess this up because they put too many options on the page. So what you want to do is simplify as much as possible so there's only